Well, I have been away from my garden for a couple of days, and there has been some explosive growth. Al's been picking. I'll insert some pictures, but just 2 days and craziness. Let's go see what's happened. The Jimmy Nardellos, they are ready, and I think getting these all off of here now will let the plant flower again and give us another good batch. We've probably had about, I don't know, 10 or so off of this plant already, which, not knowing how it goes, I think is pretty darn good, and Al likes the flavor, so that's good. It's a little thick in the skin, so I may just pickle these. Well, there's my little harvest of Jimmy Nardellos. Now this is the ahi mango that Allie sent me at my Rusty Garden in Canada. She grew them last year, and although it doesn't look like a traditional ahi mango pepper, she said her daughter liked them. Her daughter likes a bit of heat, so we'll see. I'm going to make this into pepper jam for my relatives who like pepper. That's 3 very beautiful peppers. Well, Allie's peppers turned out to be sweet peppers after I had a good taste of them, and made a delicious jam, which will make lovely presents for Christmas. I'm pleased. Thanks, Allie. Now I've got one Anaheim here, and it is ready. I was hoping that I'd have more at the same time, but I've got a ton on this plant. So I'm just going to take that one right now and not risk it going too far. Nanu and Grinch over at plot number 9 sent these to me over in the UK. Look at how many peppers are stacking up on this plant. It's just loaded. Have this open because I harvest those peppers. I'm going to do some backside tomato maintenance, and I carry this little atomizer with me that I have filled with isopropyl alcohol. Got this tip from James Prigione's channel to sanitize my tools, and I gotta tell you, it's a game changer from how I used to do it. I wanted to take a moment to talk about potassium bicarbonate. I get powdery mildew every year, and by this point in the garden season, there's some things that definitely succumb to the powdery mildew. But I gotta tell you, I am really pleased. As soon as I saw the powdery mildew in the garden, and it was early this year, I started spraying with potassium bicarbonate. It changes the pH on the leaf, and things have worked out really good. This cucumber is just done. It's done its job. It's got one vine that's still going, and I've left that, but I've taken out most of them. But as you can see, I have powdery mildew, but it's not like death's doorstep, all yellow and gross and whatever. So early days, but I'm liking it. Yep, another lovely one. I'm going to go ahead and take these other 2 while we're here, and I don't have to squirrel net them. again. They're close. Nice. Well, there's a Powdery melon. Obviously we have to bag them against the squirrels. There's another couple. Oh, this one's been pollinated. I'll have to get that one bagged also back there. So they're doing very well. The Cajo is coming along nicely. That one has the orange flesh inside. Sugar babies aren't doing as good as normal. Let's go check the other side. Well, it looks like we just have 3 fruits set that I had already bagged. Here, here, and in there. That's the biggest one. Next thing to harvest are these berries crazy cherry. I harvested some in the dark last night when my girlfriend dropped me off for her, but more need to happen. That's what I'm doing now. Well, as I've been pulling off these berries crazy cherries, I've noticed something that concerns me. I've got this browning here and here and here on the plant. And I have sent some message off to my friends who I know understand blight better than me, but I'm thinking it looks like it. Well, it's a few hours later, and we in fact do have late blight on this tomato. We have checked over the other 11 tomatoes and we are not seeing signs that this one definitely has all the earmark signs. I have sent pictures to many of my close YouTuber friends who have experienced this, and they have confirmed that yes, it is in fact late blight. So before this has an opportunity to spread in my garden, since I am unfamiliar with it, I am going to harvest all of the rest of the viable Berries Crazy Cherry tomatoes that I didn't get this morning, and then we are going to carefully pick it up, take it way over to the other side of the yard, and deal with getting it disposed of and taken off property. Well, I feel like I had the wind taken out of my sails with that development yesterday on the Berries Crazy Cherry. Steve sent me some information about Botrytis, which it could also be. I did just get it out of here because without being sure, I didn't want it to move on to the other 11 tomato plants that I have. But I'm going to pick myself up, brush myself off, and I'm going to pick some borlati beans and process them because they're ready. And I have some red onions that are ready, so I'm going to get those picked as well and just concentrate on the little wins. Well, last year I had some kind of fungus develop on these beans when they were at this stage, and what I learned was I actually like them better out of the pod fresh like this than waiting until they dry. So I am going to pick. Oh, that looks a whole lot different now. Got a nice huge basket to work on though. And some additives for the compost. pair of the Mercurian leeks that Steve Digwell Greenfingers sent me, and I just have 9 of them, and I finally have a spot. So I'm going to pack them in a little bit tight, but as you can see, I've done that with other leeks as well. Here we go. So got some more onions ready. These are the red ruby. Whoa, that one is a beauty. Who is that one? Well, there were more cukes, and I'm going to pickle some of those punicura, the lighter color ones. I picked the last red Florence onion that went to bulb. That's going to go on our hamburgers. And now I'm going to go in for that Badger Flame beet, and that's going to accompany our burger meal. Well, it looks like my Nigeria, Love in a Mist, is ready to harvest the seeds. Well ready. Okay, next job. Well, friends, it has been a week. Botrytis? I know a new word. Wish I never knew that word, but I know a new word. That's okay. Remember, sometimes the only thing we harvest is knowledge, and that's okay. Bye for now. We'll see you on the next one.